Birthright citizenship is the legal principle that grants citizenship to individuals born within a country's territory, regardless of the nationality or immigration status of their parents. In the United States, this principle is based on the 14th Amendment to the Constitution, which states that all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States. This has traditionally been interpreted to mean that any child born on U.S. soil automatically becomes a U.S. citizen. Why is birthright citizenship controversial? 1. Immigration and border control concerns. Critics argue that birthright citizenship incentivizes illegal immigration, as non-citizens may come to the U.S. specifically to give birth so their child becomes a citizen, a concept sometimes referred to as birth tourism. Opponents believe this creates a loophole that allows unauthorized immigrants to establish roots in the country. 2. Chain migration. Because a child born in the U.S. is a citizen, they can later sponsor family members for legal immigration. Opponents argue this contributes to a growing immigrant population through family reunification policies. 3. Cost to taxpayers. Some claim that birthright citizenship leads to increased use of public services, such as healthcare and education, by the U.S.-born children of non-citizens, which they argue puts a financial burden on taxpayers. 4. Interpretation of the 14th Amendment. Some legal scholars and policymakers argue that the phrase "subject to the jurisdiction thereof" should be reinterpreted to exclude children of unauthorized immigrants or non-citizens, contending that the amendment was originally meant to grant citizenship to freed slaves after the Civil War, not to guarantee automatic citizenship to anyone born in the country. 5. Comparison to other countries. Many developed nations, including most of Europe, do not grant automatic birthright citizenship. Instead, they require at least one parent to be a legal resident or citizen. Some argue that the U.S. should adopt a similar policy. 6. Executive action versus constitutional amendment. Some politicians have suggested ending birthright citizenship through executive orders or congressional legislation. Others argue that only a constitutional amendment could change the current interpretation, making it a complex and highly debated issue. Support for birthright citizenship. On the other hand, proponents argue that birthright citizenship prevents a permanent underclass of stateless individuals born in the U.S. without legal status, upholds American values and history as the U.S. has long been a nation of immigrants, provides clarity by offering a simple, automatic way to determine citizenship rather than relying on complex legal requirements. Ultimately, birthright citizenship remains a deeply polarizing issue, especially in debates about immigration policy and constitutional law.